What's up, CrossFit Barbell, back for part 2. Number 34, watch or phone to tell time? Phone. 35, what is the biggest athletic achievement of your life? Snatch 285. 36, favorite book. Definitely don't have a favorite book yet. I don't think I read quite enough to say that a certain book is my favorite. 37, favorite music type or artist? Slipknot, which is metal. 38, what does Roaster Barbell look like 10 years from now? Hopefully pretty awesome. In 10 years, things are going to be narrowed down and simplified and streamlined to the point where I've got everything I want and need kind of lined up. 39, if you could go back in time and change one thing in your life, what would it be? This is a dangerous question. 40, what are your plans to move forward if this continues for quite some time? The plan is to continue to look for ways to reach people and look for ways to help influence them in the right way, to fill their needs and to give them information and content and direction and coaching in a streamlined, productive way. Number 41, have you been doing anything different in your workouts that you might want to share? My biggest goal right now is not to get my own training in, is to make sure that I'm delivering enough to you guys. 42, overall to your knowledge, are the online workouts keeping people engaged in their workouts on a consistent basis? Sure do. I think that our community is very dedicated. I think that this was a great opportunity for people to really test their mettle. This is a huge obstacle, obviously, and I think a lot of people are overcoming that obstacle, and it's been pretty cool to see. 43, how do you envision a day at the gym being like post-pandemic? The amount of people in the gym at one time, do more class offerings. Spacing and awareness are gonna be things that are gonna need to be addressed. As far as being clean, I think we're one of the cleanest gyms I've ever seen, so I'm not too worried about that. It's actually when people come in. So as far as like things here being clean all the time, sure, that's always been the case and that will always be the case, but it's the asymptomatic carriers when people are coming in and out that we're just unaware of. I think we're gonna be outside a lot. 44, what is your proudest accomplishment? I don't think my proudest accomplishment is actually something that I've done, but I guess I was part of the process. So helping facilitate people losing 100 plus pounds, multiple people. So that whole life-changing experience is something that I'm incredibly grateful to be a part of. 45, what would you say are your top 3 attributes you are known for outside of the gym? I don't know, you tell me. 46, what's something you wish was different about your personality that just doesn't come natural to you and you have had to work at it? So in my adult life, things have been incredibly different as far as my adolescent years, as far as anger and finding a way to put that anger into something and know how to express myself in a way that's not going to be destructive. 47, what's the top 3 most annoying things at a Roaster Barbell that a member can do? Well, there's really a fucking million things. Number 1, not accept coaching. Number 2, putting themselves before the group. 3, dropping a fucking bar with no weights on it. 48, think about your favorite members. If you could prototype the ideal member, what attributes would they have? You are all perfect just the way you are. 49, you competed in your past. Have you ever thought about competing again? And if someone wanted to start competing, what would you recommend to help them start? Do I want to compete again? I don't think that's something that you ever really lose, or I don't feel like I'm ever going to lose that sense to compete, that urge to compete, that desire to compete. The basics are just as important for the beginner as they are for the advanced athlete. So just get really good at simple stuff. One of the most influential factors in becoming a competitive athlete and being successful is actually having talent. Having actual talent is incredibly important. Also working really hard, and when you combine those two, that's when you have a dangerous athlete. 50. I'm running 5.5 miles a day and doing the strength portion of the workouts. Is that good enough? Question mark. Am I gonna lose my muscle gains? Question mark. I miss the gym. I worry more about gaining weight than I do about this virus. Tell me I'm not crazy. Well, you're a little bit crazy, but that's okay. A little bit of crazy is good. 5.5 miles a day is a lot. In CrossFit, we would probably say that that's not ideal. That would be more of a sport training. You're training in the same metabolic pathway over and over and over. That's probably not the best way to get super fit, but it's a good way of getting good at running. 51, what type of job career could you see yourself having if you didn't own the gym and weren't involved in the fitness industry? Honestly, I have no idea. 52, where do you see yourself in 5 or 10 years? I think we did this one. 53, will the Browns suck in 2020? I am so glad you asked this question. The Browns are gonna suck infinitely forever. What is the deal with the jersey reveal? Big surprise, orange, brown, and white. 54, when will you have your next apparel sale? Stay tuned, buddy. What is your favorite music genre and artist right now? Repeat. 56, do you like cats? I don't dislike cats. 57, what is the pie in the sky vision for your gym? If you could draw or script the conclusion of your career as a business owner, what would it look like? I think that's one of those things that I just hope I never have to deal with, and it just infinitely just goes on forever. 58, if you could travel anywhere right now, where would you go and what would you bring? As I said before, I do not want to travel during all of this, but Europe and Australia. 59, what is your favorite strain of cannabis? I don't even know what the difference is. 60, over other forms of exercise, why did you choose CrossFit? CrossFit initially appealed to me because of the competitive nature. It seemed like a good replacement for what I was used to.